Hey y'all, and welcome to this week's Whiskey Wednesday. This week we have a song by Kody West, a young, up-and-coming, rock and roll inspired Texas country artist. Now this song is called Playing Cards, and as you can see, it's got like a very fast pace. And it tells an awesome story about being raised on a prison farm, and all he did was play cards. There wasn't anything else to do. I like songs like this because it's better than kind of the normal like trucks, beer, girls, dancing type stuff. And it proves that the artist has more of an imagination to express something, to create a story in the music that they write. So I really like this song. This is very, very early in Kody West's recording career. So this song was recorded and released in 2016 off of his very first, I guess you could call it album. It's only 6 songs, called Higher Ground. And I love it. But where I really started getting into Kody West was his 2017 album, Green. Literally every song on the album is awesome. If I had to pick one, I look at them and they're all good. I would probably say The Prayer is probably my favorite song off the album. Very personal. He talks about praying for himself and his kids and his family, and about, to be a good man. And every time I listen to that song, I kind of take it to heart, and I think he's being very genuine there. So I highly recommend looking at the Green album. It's got a leaf on the cover. It's very simple. I love the album art. While he is kind of rock and roll inspired, this entire Green album has an acoustic guitar on every track. It's hard to hear, there's a lot of electric in there as well, but there is still acoustic guitar on every track. Now, fast forward to 2020, he released an album called Overgrown. I wasn't a fan. He released one single before the album came out called Alone, and I ate that one up. It was amazing. But the rest of the album feels like your average run-of-the-mill rock and roll. And while, Texas country does have a lot of rock in its style, it didn't fit to me. Now, granted, Kody West is touring with a bunch of rockier type dudes, Co Wetzel, Colby Cooper, and whatnot, the 3Ks, and so I just wasn't a fan of the 2020 Overgrown album at all. And yeah, you'll see that popping up right there. Wasn't a fan of it at all. Let me back up and put that on the screen. Okay. But I will say, like, the main reason why is, like, if you listen to the tracks in Overgrown, he throws away the acoustic guitar completely. I think there's one acoustic song on there. It's called Short, and it is short. It's 1 minute and 30 seconds, and I swear he got through the album and was like, shit, I have to put something on here with an acoustic guitar, and recorded that. So I'm kind of casting that aside from consideration as far as Texas country goes. If you want the best of Kody West, go listen to Green. Go listen to every track on that record. You'll love it. All right, now, switching gears. Major news, if you didn't know, Daily Texas Country is officially live and launched. I want to talk a little bit about how the launch went. In my opinion, it went really well. Here's what the site looked like the day it launched, the day after, and it did good. I recorded a YouTube video last week with Cody Johnson's Y'all People and kind of announced that we were going live as well. On the first day, 500 views, which I think is great. And then since then, we've gotten another 500 views. So over the course of a week, we're averaging about 50 visits a day. And I think that's awesome. This is only going to get bigger over time. The more I release articles and videos and continue this, and y'all continue to like the content that I'm putting out. One more thing, we made a Facebook page as well. So if that's how you prefer to like consume your news and stuff, that's cool. We have it. It looks fairly official now. We got the articles posting here, all the videos posting here. And so I'm going to make sure to put everything here as well as on Twitter and on the website. And yeah, friendly reminder, we still have our Twitter. We are posting one song from the Daily Texas Country playlist every single day. Got our Instagram, and we've got this YouTube channel that you're watching right now. So thank you guys so much for your support on opening day, on opening week, and continued into the future. I'm going to do my best to put out stuff that y'all love. That's it for this week's Whiskey Wednesday. You can see more at dailytexascountry.com. Y'all take care.